Hi buddy, here are the next 20 facts about ants. Subscribe friend. And we're on our way. 21. The food additive E236 is made with formic acid, and it was obtained in the 17th century by a scientist named John Ray. If the concentration of the substance is quite high, it can dissolve capron, nylon, as well as other types of polymers. It is not only used in the food and medical industries, but also in cosmetology, making ointments and creams based on it for hair growth and acne removal. 22. If we compare the speed of ants in 1 second with the distance a human being travels, our species must move at 55 kilometers per hour, which is an unattainable goal. 23. Ants are not considered among the most intelligent creatures inhabiting our planet for nothing. Their brains consist of more than 250,000 cells, which is why they were able to create entire federations, and the number of their individuals counts quadrillion insects. 24. This species of insects is one of the favorite treats of badgers, which put a box in the ant hill and wait time until the ants swarm it, then swallow the prey. 25. Not all species are engaged in building ant hills, and live in the same territory during their lives. There are so-called nomadic ants which carry their queen, eggs, larvae, and food supplies to other territories. It is difficult to say why they do not sit in one place, because the queen must be in comfort. 26. When a boy is initiated as a man in some African tribes, a special glove is put on his hand with dozens of ants inside, whose bites are extremely painful. It is not uncommon for the initiation to result in death, but for members of such tribes it is quite common. If one could not survive the bites of ants, what can one say about adulthood? 27. The most common workers among ants are females who have an underdeveloped sexual system. Interestingly, ordinary females and males may have wings, but workers do not. But even in spite of this fact, the group of workers dominates the hierarchy of these insects. 28. The habitat is very diverse, and representatives of the different midge can be found all over the planet, but the exceptions are the coldest places on Earth, as well as remote islands. 29. Myrmecology is the name of a special branch of science, the specialists of which are engaged in the study of this type of insects. Recently, people have become very interested in everything that happens in the colonies and federations of these tiny insects. 30. The performance of complex and multi-step tasks among ants was made possible by communication with the help of antennae and a special language. It is difficult to say how long it took evolution to develop this tool, but the achievement is one of the most important among ants. 31. If we take the small Côte d'Ivoire as an example, it has more than 70 colonies with more than 2 billion insects. 32. There are 3 eyes on the bodies of ants, which allow them to know the level of light in a room or open space, as well as faceted eyes of many small lenses, which are responsible for other vision of the environment, but even this does not allow them to see well. 33. Some species stomata are capable of opening to almost 270 degrees, and when closed they resemble the flaps of a trap. 34. Almost all midges of ants have special hooks on their legs, which allow them to move easily even on vertical surfaces. 35. The protective cocoons of larvae arise from a special substance produced by the larvae themselves. It resembles silk in composition. 36. Males die after mating with a female, but the female mates only once in her life, and during the rest of her life, she fertilizes thanks to sperm reserves, which she gradually expends for fertilization. 37. Most ant species have 2 stomachs in their bodies. While the first is used for their own food, the second allows them to feed other individuals in the colony. 38. There is a dangerous kind of fungus that can take over control of an ant's body, making it look like a zombie. The fungus in the body gradually multiplies as the ant stays in one place, and if the concentration of the fungus increases significantly, it causes the insect's head to explode. 39. Ants are able to survive for a long time even underwater, as floods occur frequently, during which they are able to close their spiracles. 40. The body coloration of some species is almost transparent, so they can take on the color of the food they have ingested. And when it comes to defense, some ants can shoot enemies with protective acid produced by their bodies. So what do you think of the video? I hope you subscribed already. I'll say goodbye for now. I'll see you in the next video.